Let's do a run. There's a lot of time save in here that's relatively free. It's just a matter of if I actually get it. We'll see.
Welcome, new employee.
Alright. Also, if I actually remember where all the GR17s are. Turn up the audio just a tad. Controls. Raise the cursor speed, because that's what I'm used to. Alright. There's probably going to be a ton of parts in this run that I just make dumb mistakes, but let's get going. Alright, nothing too crazy to start out with here. Okay. Nice. That definitely could have been better, but I will take it. Oh, I actually wanted to practice this level. I did not practice this level today. Oh, I didn't need to get that guy again. Cool. Off to a good start. That's fine. That's not fine. I'm not going to get the on-time delivery now. Most likely. I only have a couple seconds here. No, if I didn't miss that gem. Ugh, I think I barely got it. Yep, I caught it by a fraction of a second.
Congratulations. Skipping training seminars.
Okay, that was not great, but I got it. Actually, did I get all the gems? Yeah, okay, I just wanted to double check. I can't get the on-time delivery in one go with all the collectibles on this level, unfortunately. Okay. Whoops. Bit of a late split. Whoops. I don't know why I split. I haven't finished this level yet. That's why I was confused. That's the split I was supposed to do. Yeah, I did not have a super great beginning last time around. It wasn't bad, obviously, but it was far from perfect. Just take that with me. I'm not going to try and super jump or anything. Not worth it. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. If I didn't mess up the first... I should have gotten that all in one go. That's entirely my own fault. Dang it. Oh, well, at least I'm getting through it quickly the second time. But, yeah. I would have played with a little more urgency if I had realized I was that close. Oh, well. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not... It's very possible for me to get everything in one go here, but I'm not going to try. It's not worth it. And that's all the gems. I don't want to go back through that portal. Okay. Whoopsies. Okay. I don't need to do levels perfectly if I have to do like a quick 80% run of them, but obviously the better I do, the faster everything happens and I get through them. Okay. That's an improvement. I'll take it.
I hate meetings too, hmm?
Alright, this is another level that is impossible to get everything in one go on. The important thing is I remember where everything is. Whoopsies. I wanted to land up here, and I lost sprint before I did. Excuse me? That's a new one. Never done that before. That blows. That was like 20 seconds into the level. Oh well, I kept sprint this time, which is good. Okay. I don't know why I'm taking that with me. I don't need that. Okay. This level's not going great, but I've done worse. And it could definitely also be going way worse. Even though it is very much not going well. Okay. Alright, just put that down there. Let me up, please. Okay. Should be all the gems. Just gonna... Okay. Now just gotta do it one more time real quick. Oops. It's kind of funny. This is like a very early level, and it turns out to be one of the longest ones, just because you're forced to do it twice, and it's not a long short, or that. It is not a short level, is what I meant to say. Okay. Okay, this is far from perfect, but that's fine. I don't remember losing... Oh, I'm comparing to worse segments. I'm dumb. I don't... How did that happen? How do I keep loading up the wrong segments by accident? Alright, that's more what I was expecting. I don't know. I was like, what? What's going on here? Also, what am I doing? I just went into any percent mode by accident. I did need those gems. And unless I do some fancy stuff, I'm not going to get everything in one go here. Especially since I need the GR17, which is at the end of the level. It's like, yeah, I knew I had time to save, but I thought the numbers looked off. Oops, okay. Whoa, okay. I messed up, but I messed up so bad I was able to save it. Hey, there's Slothy. Welcome. Okay. That was a mess, but I got through it. Alright. I'm just doing this and then restarting. I'm not going to get everything in one go, but it is possible to, and so I'm just gonna try and do that. Alright, this is very scuffed. This is one of those levels I probably need to practice the fast strats for. And by that I mean I just need to practice it in general. Oh, come on. I'm just restarting. That was going very poorly. And this, well, this level's not exactly a hard one to get everything in, to get under the on-time delivery for. There's not a ton of leeway. And so if I make enough dumb mistakes, I'm not going to get it. Hey, Ben. Welcome. Yeah, honestly, yeah, there's probably a number of campaign levels that are kind of diabolical levels. Even if it's not, like, explicit in following the exact same requirements that are, like, pretty similar. Because B-Scotch Sam he likes his hidden chests. Alright. This is going to be cutting it close. Okay, no, it's not happening. Damn it. I'm going to have to do 2 runs of this level now. If I didn't mess that up, I would have been able to get everything in one go. But that death screwed me. Damn it. I got everything in one go during my PB as well, so that sucks. It's gonna lose me a lot of time. But it is what it is. Gotta keep going. Because for every level I lose 20 or 30 seconds on, there's a level I can save 20 or 30 seconds on. Come on. Let me up. Oh, this isn't great. Oh, barely got that. Okay. That was close. Damn it. That Oculus screwed me. Otherwise, that could have been a lot faster. Alright, this is one of the levels I practiced a while ago, where I realized if I pay attention to the clock, I will be doing this level more than one way. No! Ah. Damn it. Gonna have to do this level a second time now because of that. Damn it. If I didn't die, I would have been able to just reset at the checkpoint fast enough, and then I would have been able to do everything in one go. But now I'm not going to be able to. Damn it. I gotta do it again real quick. This is one of those levels where if I can manage to do everything in one go, it'll save me a lot of time. But it's just very, very difficult to do so. And then this next level is technically possible to do everything in one go. It's just not going to happen because it's so difficult. Oops. Went in the wrong alcove. Oh my god, and then well, I had a chance of, like, getting through everything quickly, and then I did that and blew it. Those guys are just not cooperating. Well, there goes any time save I could have had on this level. Come on! Oh my god, I hate giant flapjacks. I've said it before, and I will always say it, they are by far the worst enemies in the game, and I do not understand how anybody can think otherwise. Are you kidding me? I threw it in the goddamn hole. Well, that was atrocious. Because it's like every other enemy is 10 times more predictable,
You already knew all that. Don't worry about it.
and some of them have RNG involved. Flapjacks are just by far the worst enemy. No contest. Are you kidding me? I lost sprint. Come on. Alright, go ahead and restart the level so that I could potentially get everything in one go with the on-time delivery. Because this is, again, another difficult level to get everything in one go, but it's not that bad. Assuming I don't forget anything, of course. I'm pretty sure I am. Isn't this a thing? Yep, that's a thing. Okay. Well, now that I forgot that, I don't think I'm going to be able to get everything in one go. Especially not if I die to literally nothing like that. Okay. This is definitely a level I think I need to practice the 100% route on. I'm pretty rusty on it. Whoops. Drop that down there. Yeah, I'm not getting it this time. That sucks. Okay, that's all the gems, that's all the everything else, and I just need to go through the level a second time. Yeah, it's like... I don't know what my least favorite enemy has been, like, throughout my time playing this game, but ever since I started speedrunning anything in any context, Flapjacks have been the worst enemy, because they are by far the worst enemy to speed kill in user levels or campaign levels. It is so easy to make an arena where they're just almost impossible to kill, or at the very least impossible to kill in any reasonable amount of time. And so on and so forth. They just suck. It's like even casually, they're way too unpredictable to be fun in most scenarios. Even 1x1s aren't great, but they're not the worst. But like 3x3s, if you're trying to keep up with them while sprinting, you'll die. It's that simple. It's like you can't keep a constant stream of damage on them, even in an open arena, because they jump faster than you run. And it's just dumb. Also, considering how bad that was, I'm a little surprised I saved time. But I did save time. Oh, come on. Right, this is a level where I'm not going to worry about getting everything in one go. Simply because of the GR17. I missed the one gem at the start here. Ah, damn. Okay. A little scuffed, but that was probably better than my last run. Yep, barely, but it was. Alright, and then I do Steel Valley. Hey there, Frenzy. Good to see you, though. This is a level where it is incredibly possible to do everything in one go. It's just very difficult. This is a very easy level to mess up on. Like, because of stuff like that. I'm just going to reset the level. I can do this in one go. I just need to not be bad. Like that. This level sucks sometimes. This level really sucks sometimes. Are you kidding me? The package was in front of me. I threw it. Are you kidding me? That was such BS. And not the kind of BS this game normally has, which is the developers. Okay. I mean, I golded, and that was atrocious, so that just goes to show you how much better I can do on that level. Well, that sucks. Well, so much for getting a good run on this level. Come on! I didn't get quite the timing I wanted, and now things are not lining up in the slightest. Like, this isn't that hard of a level to do in one go, but as soon as anything goes wrong, yeah, the cycles they're just bad. And as you can see, I got it first try, everything in one go first try, last time around. Well, that was really bad. And then next up is another level that I have to do at least 2 times. Come on. Actually, what am I doing? Just get to the end. So I can do this and then just do the level again normally. Actually, why? I'm just dumb altogether. This is, I forgot about the part where, unless I practice the level, 100%ing it in under the on-time delivery is difficult. Alright, well, I mean, this is on the list of levels I need to practice anyway. Come on. This is not a hard level. I'm just playing it super poorly. How did that gold? Like, actually, how did that gold? That was actually terrible. Come on. Give me the dang coyote. Alright, this is a level where getting everything in one go is probably possible. It just hasn't been done yet. Okay. Just give me sprint. Okay. Okay. I don't remember exactly where the hole was. Did I really just make it land in? Okay. That actually could not have gone in a worse spot. It's actually not possible for it to have gone in a worse spot. Okay, I got all the gems. I just need that guy. Okay. Yeah, this level, I do like this level. However, it is far from my favorite. Come on. Okay. All right. Oh, come on. I almost saved time there. I mean, whether you can or not, it doesn't matter a ton, because you do need to go and hit all of those switches that I hit in order to make the tiptoe appear. So it's like, I'm sure there's some crazy stuff you can do, it's just not necessarily worth doing. Because you can't skip as much as that level as you might think. Like, obviously, going up the left and then coming back down and doing everything at a different time is a thing you can do, but it's just a matter of how much does that actually help. Also, I don't like this level for trying to 100% it. It's an annoying level to 100%. Are you kidding me? Do that. And do that. Okay. No, you can't, because I don't remember if it was 2 or 3, but it's like a 2 or 3 tile, it's a 1 tile gap above a 2 or 3 tile spike-tron to get the package that has spikes filled with it until you hit certain switches, so that even if you can get through that gap, which I'm pretty sure you can't because of how high up it is in the first place, you still have to do other stuff in order to unlock it. I'm just gonna restart real quick, I messed stuff up. Okay, didn't mean to do that. I hate flapjacks so goddamn much. As long as I get through this without too much of an issue, I'll be able to get everything in one go still. It's just going to be very close. Yeah, if you're still here at the end of the run, if you remind me, I can load up Sproing Time and show you what I'm talking about with why it's not easy to cheese that level, if it's at all possible. Okay, that's everything. Saved a ton of time by getting that one go.
You know, I didn't care if you saw that.
Ugh. Did I really just outrun it? Okay. Are you kidding me? Come on. Why am I going back up here? I already got it. Force of habit from when I was practicing. Oh, that was a little slow. Please just get up there. Okay. If I had gotten that sooner, I would have had it in one go. God damn it. I was so close. I even restarted so that I would get it. But I messed up one too many times. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Also not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Come on. Okay, big gold still. Ooh, a new PC. Yeah, hopefully you are able to do more runs, Ben. Because I know you do ILs from time to time still, but not too often anymore. And there's definitely a lot of runs you have out there that you can still improve on. And if you wanted to try and do some full game runs, obviously, that's always good. Because we can always have more people doing those. But, I mean, regardless of what you do with it, just having a new PC is always hype. I need that gem. Okay. Come on. Come on. It's not a level I want to mess up on. Okay, this is a level I need to practice. This confirms it. Come on. Really? Well, so much for being green, I guess. Unless I get through this level within the next 5 seconds. That was terrible. That was so bad. Oh my god. Ooh, Ben stream. Coming soon. Oh, come on. Now these cycles are going to be slightly off because I messed up. That was atrocious. Oh my god. That was so bad. Why did I do that? Yep, this is what happens when I I don't do 100% for like a month and a half, and then try and do a run. It's like, I'm not doing terribly, but I'm definitely not doing well either. I just gotta wait for it to come back, and then go. Still golded, because I was able to get in one go, but that was not great. No! Damn it, that's my own fault. If I had grabbed the gem slightly better, I would have gotten everything in one go. Better than other times where I forgot about the GR17, though. So, wasn't terrible. Just not great. I don't know if there is outside of the splits, but if you need one, I can always put it together and, like, post it somewhere. If it's not, I have no idea if it's posted anywhere. I don't know where off the top of my head. But yeah, like I said, well, like you said, actually, the splits will do the job. I missed a gem somewhere, I think. Wait, no, those are 4s. Never mind. I forgot how many gems are actually in this level. That's my own fault. I'm just gonna restart now, because I botched things horribly. That's what happens when I, again, don't play these levels for a really long time, and don't practice them enough. Because this level's pretty free. I just forgot how free it was. Now I'm going to lose a ton of time. Yeah, that was 40 seconds I shouldn't have lost.
Skipping training seminars, you're a real go-getter.
Alright. Are you kidding me? Come on. Excuse me? If that didn't happen, I might have gotten this in one go. Come on. That was total BS. Well, losing way more time between the bad beginnings and that bullshit. Yeah, no, I'm not saving time here, obviously. And then I just didn't hit the switch like an idiot. Okay. Didn't lose a ton of time, but that was not good. Alright, this is a level that is, again, technically possible to do in one go. It's just not going to happen. This requires basically a perfect run. Only reason I'm doing this is because I saw one of the flapjacks kill themselves, which is going to make my life easier. Alright, now for the most annoying section of the level. The ending. I hate this section so much. When I was grinding out the IL for the all gems and glitches on this level, this was by far the worst section of the entire thing. It was like the amount of times because I was trying to bring get one and run that was below 50 seconds, and I did finally get one. But the amount of times I made it to the end just to mess up that ending because the Swoopidoops just decided to get in the way, it was not zero, I can say that much. Nope, that's in a bad spot. Okay, there we go. Alright, I forgot just how poorly I had previously done on that level last run. Because I golded by 25 seconds and I saved an additional minute on top of that. Okay, as long as I'm not dumb here. Alright, come on. Go up the dang... Okay. As long as I'm not dumb, I should be able to get everything in one go, but I think I've already messed up way too much for that to happen. It's like, while I don't need a perfect run, it needs to not be terrible. So I'm debating if it might be worthwhile already resetting. But I think it's... I'd rather... I think get through and get everything in one go, even if I need to do a second run, than the alternative. Yeah, if you got a new computer, I imagine you need to download like all of the software, like LiveSplit, OBS, in addition to the actual like Levelhead specific stuff. Like the splits file and, you know, Levelhead. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to drop down there. Okay. Yep, this ain't happening, unfortunately. Because I need to go in here, and then I also still need the GR17, which is only available now. Which is very slow to get, because it's all the way over here. I have done a run where I get everything, including the GR17 in one go. It's just obviously, not easy. And I messed up way too much at the beginning. No, I get to do an any percent run of this one, though. Come on. Come on. Figures I nail this room on the any percent run and not on the run where it probably would have made the difference. Whoops. My brain went back to not any percent for a second there and I started getting all the gems. Yeah, I messed up. I jumped way too early. I don't know why I jumped that early. That was really dumb. I was gonna have like an okay time if I hadn't done that. And then I did it. And here we are losing an extra like 15, 20 seconds. That was bad. That was really bad. Alright, this level, it's possible. It's not even, like, that hard to get everything in one go. It's just not easy. Specifically because of... Oh, why did I do that? Of one thing. Also, I lost sprint, so I can't go for the fast stride here anyway. But because of this guy, I'm not going to worry about getting everything in one go anyway. Okay. Okay. And the key is getting all of this stuff in one go. Nice. Doesn't matter because I'm not getting everything in one go anyway. But that is actually deceptively difficult. Oh yeah, no, stink bugs are crunchy. I hate stink bugs. And I'm now always cursed to associate stink bugs with my 100% runs after what happened during my first one. What was that? Why am I dumb sometimes? I just completely did this level wrong. In terms of trying to go fast. Well, that was really bad. No, don't worry. I grew up with stink bugs being a pain in the ass my entire life. I'm used to them by now. Against my will, I have had to deal with them for a long portion. Come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, I've dealt with stink bugs a lot more than I would have liked to throughout my life. In that, if I've had to deal with them at all, that is more than I would have liked. Okay, got the GR17. Alright, I'm gonna go finish the level. That's not what God, that's my own fault. I rushed it instead of, like, actually trying to do things properly. God, there's so many levels that I have time to save on, and I am just botching horribly and losing time somehow. Oh, I actually saved a little bit of time there, though. God, this goddamn level. Screw this level. I have a ton of time to save here because of this goddamn hallway. I hate this. I just can never remember how these things are pathed. And because of that, I always mess them up in ways that I never really should. Are you kidding me? I hate this level. This level sucks. At least in any percent, it's short and you don't have to do much in it. In 100%, not only do you have to play through it twice because it's impossible to get everything in one go, that tunnel exists. That was my own fault. God, I hate this level. Oh my... Ah! I am trying to turn around, for the love of God. Just let me turn around. Oh my God! I hate this level so much. Because, like, none of the gems aren't laid out in a way that makes sense to get if you're playing through this level. I dread the day where I actually have to run against a good time on this level in a 100% run. Because as you can very easily tell, that has not been the case yet. Because that was almost a gold. And I still saved 26 seconds on it. Yeah, I'm surprised at how fast people are pumping out the diabolical levels, honestly. Because... Alright, let me just do that better. Because, like, the contest got announced and people started pumping them out day one. No! No, if I didn't mess that up the first time, I could have gotten everything in one go. Damn it! Now I'm gonna have to do it a second time. That wasn't terrible, but that was far from great. Because not accounting for the GR17, it is possible to get everything in this level in under 30 seconds without much issue. It's just a matter of doing that, you know, first try with no mistakes. That makes it difficult. I'm just going to get that because I don't trust myself. Because I have absolutely lost runs on this level due to me being an idiot and not getting checkpoints. Alright. Only a 1 second gold, but I did save a bunch of time, so I will take it.
You're making great... you know what? You already knew all that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I did practice this one right before the run, so hopefully I can get it without too much issue. See what happens. I hate everything. Well, I'm annoyed now, because not only did I not get this first try, I messed up in a way that should never happen and has never happened. Which is just frustrating. Come on. Come on. Oh, I still need the GR17. I'm not done. But I got everything else done, which is what I care about. Cool. Split. Come on. This level sucks sometimes. Come on! Really? Seriously? I really hate this level sometimes. Well, so much for getting everything done in one go, which I have done on this level before, and I was expecting to be able to do. I don't even know what I was doing there. Jesus Christ, why couldn't I just do that the first goddamn time? Actually, no, this isn't where the GR17 is. Oh, whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point. Like, this is one of the levels that I specifically practiced getting everything in one go, including the GR17, and I very much botched it. Because that was terrible. Are you kidding me, dude? Remember that minute I saved? Yeah, it's gone. That's frustrating.
Skipping training seminars, you're a real go-getter.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? That really just fucking happened. This is not a level I normally have trouble with in any context. And I shouldn't be having this kind of trouble with it. Jesus Christ. Just let me finish the goddamn level already. That's annoying. Now I get to do it again. That was terrible. Are you kidding me? How the fuck did I miss that jump? Like, actually. I'm just not messing around. I'm just gonna get through this goddamn level. This is a level I can easily get done in one go. And now I'm very clearly not going to. Because of that bullshit. Could have saved so much time on this level. By getting everything in one go. And now I'm not going to. I fucking hate this level. I fucking hate this level. That one was me, but I also wasn't expecting to land on that platform in the first place. Because I thought I missed. You know, I almost saved a ton of time on this level, like over a minute. Now I'm not going to save any. Actually, no, I don't want to hit that switch. I specifically don't want to hit that switch. If I'd kept sprint, I could have done that a lot better, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. It's going to be actually really close. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this. Okay, barely, but I got everything in one go, which is a huge deal. That was not particularly clean, but it worked out. Okay. That's everything except the GR17 and the on-time delivery. Slow, but I'd rather take slow over not finishing. GR17 real quick. Don't know why I went to try and finish. I'm not going to get the time after getting it. Might be worth practicing this level where I get everything while also getting the GR17 to save me a run, but I will take that. I was not expecting to gold by that much, but I will take it. God, this level's annoying. God, come on. This is also a level I need to get in one go to not want to quit. I don't know why I did that. I should have just taken the went back, gotten the gem, and continued. Whatever. Just give me the checkpoint. I don't trust myself at this point. Okay. I messed up. I messed up big time. Well, so much for getting everything in one go. I forgot about these gems. I had to go back for them. Killed that goddamn thing. Just the fact that so many of the gems in this level are tied to the cycles is just annoying. God, if I didn't forget those gems, I almost 100% would have gotten everything in one go. That sucks. Okay. Okay. Well, this is going to be far from perfect, but as long as it's not bad, I will take it. Yep, lost some time, but not the end of the world. Okay, get the checkpoint that I care about. Alright, that's everything, and that's the level. Okay. As long as I don't botch this one, I should be fine. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. I should not have opened my mouth. Okay. Well, I just did the same thing twice. Okay, doesn't matter the second time. Everything. That's the level. Okay. Outside of that mistake at the beginning, that was pretty good. I will take it. No real complaints. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that was far from perfect, but I will take a gold. Also, I noticed my sum of best is below 2.5 hours now, which is pretty cool. That can definitely go very, very, a lot farther lower. I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly, or like how I'm trying to say it, I should say. Point is, there's still a lot of room to improve that sum of best, and why am I playing so poorly here? I'm not playing this section correctly in the slightest. Probably didn't need to restart, but I don't care. Should be everything, even if it was bad. Alright, time for another one of my favorite levels. Definitely don't hate this level with a burning passion. Level so much. There's another level that, like, it is almost impossible to get everything in one go. It is possible, but barely. Because of that section that I just did. And now that I have, I'm not going to get the time because I died. Fun. And I only just barely missed it, too. Like, I should have gotten this. But because I died in that one part, nope, no luck. I hate this level. I really do. Okay, still barely golded. If it wasn't for gem magnetism, it would not be possible to get those in the same run. Or rather, it wouldn't be possible to get them in the same run the way I do it. It is possible if you damage boost off the crumblers as well, but screw that strat. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I got 10.01 on this fucking level. Fuck this level. But yeah, it's like, the strat Into uses on Concrete Legend is he uses the armor to damage boost off of the dudes, off the crumblers, and then uses that knockback to get everything in one go. It is possible to not have to do that, it's just, you know, not easy, obviously. Okay, that should be everything in one go. Good. Yeah, the whole thing with that corridor, it's also in it's not the only level where that's the case, but Concrete Legend is the one where that's by far the hardest to utilize. It's also a thing on Time is Hard, but that one I find significantly easier to do. Well, that's a problem. Okay, I made it work. That is not the first time I've made that mistake.
Never mind, I'll just send you an email back.
Really? Got eaten by my grab got eaten by the door. Whatever. I beat the level and I got everything in it. Alright. Now to not botch the heist horribly. Let's see how it goes. I forgot the one on the outside. Okay, let me get that one real quick. Okay, I wasn't gonna get the on-time delivery anyway. I just care about the fact that I got every collectible in one run, and I don't have to do a half run to get the GR17 like I have in the past. Because that GR17 is incredibly inconvenient. I was gonna be able to do the into strat, and then I died. I mean, I was already not gonna get the into strat, but I technically was lined up so that I could have. Oh well, as long as I don't die again, I will take it and go. Because that's still an improvement by a lot. That just obviously could still be better.
Greeting. Never mind, I'll just send you an email, I guess.
Alright, Pow Pow Magic. This is a level that is very doable in one good run. It's just very, very tight. Like, I've done it in practice, it's just not a level I'm ever going to expect to get everything in one go with. I forgot there was gems down here. God damn it. I don't need to kill these enemies, so I am not going to. These enemies I do need to kill. Okay. Just die already, please. Oh my god. That was way too close for comfort. But I got everything in one go. I had no business pulling that off because I absolutely botched the swoop room. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just get the GR17 and then reset because I always forget about it, and it's not worth trying to do everything in one go while also getting the GR17, because it messes with my patterns for killing these dudes. I messed up. I'm panicking because I messed up. Damn it. Well, there goes any chance I had of getting everything in one go. Damn it. That sucks. Getting everything in one go in that level is extremely possible, but I messed up in a way that I have never messed up before, and that's just annoying. Well, add this to the not-so-short list of levels I need to practice. Okay. Didn't lose too much time, though, thankfully. No, I missed a gem. That's not good. Alright, I'm just gonna do everything in one go. Like a full 100% clear minus the on-time delivery, because that mistake with the bomb is sealing my fate. I was gonna do the GR17 in a separate run, but now there's no need for that. Instead, I just get to do the level twice normally. Whoopsies. Come on. Come on! Just let me up there. That was bad. Whoops. Some of these levels are not going too hot. Okay. Lost some time, because I was bad. But that's okay. Alright, this is going to be a very important level, because I can get this level comfortably and under the time limit. It's just a matter of actually doing it, without messing up. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's my own fault. Oh well, I don't have to get the frickin' thing again, at least. Why did I... That's not what I want. I frickin' waylay. Okay. Okay. Still golded by a lot, even after losing almost a minute. Alright. Now, Bumper Ascent is not a level I can get everything, including the GR17, in under the on-time delivery, unfortunately. And so, might as well just do the level as is. And just play it safe. Maybe safer than I need to, but safe nonetheless. Okay. I don't trust myself. I've messed this up before. Don't do that. I didn't finish it. But I've absolutely just bounced myself into the goal by accident while trying to get those last 4 gems. Those last 4 gems really suck. There we go. Next up is Throw Rage. Right, I forgot that happens. Dope. Are you kidding me, dude? Well, so much for getting everything in under on-time delivery. I absolutely would have otherwise. Get back in, please. That sucks. Alright, I already messed everything up, so let me just get the checkpoint at this point. You know, I know, Duck, and I appreciate you giving me a chance to, you know, hold the world record for a little while before, you know, you decide to start going for it, but yeah. Like, everybody who speedrun the campaign appreciates you holding back so that we don't feel as bad. Damn it. I would have golded by a lot there if I didn't mess up that first run as badly as I did. Alright. I hate this level sometimes. This level's not that bad. Like, people complain a lot about this level. It's not as bad as they say it is, but it really does suck sometimes. Alright, that's what I get for playing it too safe. Alright. Those. Alright. Not too bad. As long as I don't botch this ending. I'm good. Okay. Hey, Doctor, remember? Welcome. And I am, in fact, still illegal. God, this level. Let me do it by getting the GR17 first. I hate this level. Like, this level for any percent is not that bad. Or, for all levels, I mean, is not that bad. But for 100%, it sucks. Alright, let's get everything else. And then I'll do the on-time delivery last. Because this is one of the only levels that 100% requires essentially 3 playthroughs. Like 2.5, because you don't actually finish after getting the GR17. Like, a lot of other levels, like, it doesn't require it, but it's probably going to take you that for one reason or another. This level basically requires it, which is unfortunate. Also, one of the only levels I don't actually mind getting slurb on. Because I actually need to be very careful while playing it. And it's like, I'm gonna take forever to get through everything anyway. What's an extra 5 seconds because of the slurb? There we go. Okay, now I just gotta run through one time with Zipper. That's not... I don't want the slurb when I'm running through with the Zipper. But it's faster to just tough it out and finish than it would be to reset at this point. And I still golded by a minute, so worth it. God, this run... The fact that I'm 6 minutes ahead, considering how crap this run has been for, like, the first third, is kind of dumb. That's entirely my own fault. I can't blame the game in that one. That was just me messing up easy wall jumps while being way too cautious. I don't need that battery. Speaking of being really cautious, there we go. It is funny, Battery Gauntlet, the level, like, you're supposed to get a bunch of batteries, and you can skip basically all of them in the any % route for this level. Yeah, you can still skip basically all of them. Even when 100%ing this level, you really don't need any of them. It's pretty nice. Alright, that's everything. Now, if only I didn't die that one time, that would have been a really, really good gold. But I will take 5 seconds. How did I save 2 seconds on that level? I really botched it last time, I guess. I did not get them all. I did not get all the gems. I'm just playing this level normal. I'm not messing around. Alright, I'm resetting. Because I can get everything relatively comfortably in one run, but not like that. Not with a bunch of deaths. Come on, I really hate that specific cannon. Because the angle that you want to hit all the gems is not really the angle you get while aiming for all the gems. Alright. There we go. Got it. That was not good. But I didn't lose that much time. I just lost a bit. It definitely could have been a lot worse. Alright, time for the shit show. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do this and then go back for the bomb now. No! If I had not messed up that throw, I would have gotten it. Damn it. That was so close. Ah, that's frustrating. Getting that level in one go would be so nice. Because this level sucks to speedrun and, like, get everything in. Now I have to do it an extra time. It's like, there's a lot of cool strats in this level, but that doesn't make it a fun level, in my opinion. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it, despite individually there being a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, still golded by a minute, though. I'm not complaining, but that could have been a lot better. Alright, that could have been better. But that's all the gems. I just need to beat the level. Okay. Now for the whether or not I want to quit or not. Like, I'm not actually going to quit, regardless of how Hollow Mountain Hike goes. But Hollow Mountain Hike. Are you kidding me, dude? What the hell was that? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Jesus Christ. Alright, time to grab everything I skipped on my way up. And hope I come in on under 2.5 minutes, which I should. I'm getting this checkpoint, I don't trust myself. At this point, I'm playing it as safe as I possibly can. I don't want to mess things up. Okay. No crazy gold or anything, but I saved some time. This level. This level is something. Assuming I don't make any major mistakes, this one won't be bad. But that's a big assumption. I don't know why I did that. Why would I go for that when they're off screen and I have no idea where they are? Why did I think that was a good idea? That's 30 seconds down the drain. Okay. Like I said, I'm just... I don't want to mess this one up. Because this one loses you so much time if you do. Okay, that was far from good, but I will take it. Because it was still better than last time. Alright. Now, as sad as it might be, ideally, I don't have to do incredible skip in this level. Because ideally I get everything in one go and I don't have to even worry about that. Because I only have to do incredible skip if I have to do this level a second time. Yeah, whatever. As long as I kill the guy, I don't even care how long it takes. Give me that. Alright, this part's the stressful part because if I die here, I lose so much time. Alright, we're good. And while this part's annoying, I got through it quickly. Alright. Please. Okay. Alright. Getting everything in one go there saves so much time.
Employee. You know, I didn't care if you saw that anyway.
It's unfortunate that Incredible Skip does not matter in this category. But at the same time, every time you don't see it, it's actually a good thing. Cool. Off to a good start. Immediately whiffed. Hit the switch. I need to hit that switch. And that's why I got the checkpoint, in case I did something dumb. I'm just gonna get that checkpoint now, because I don't trust myself getting this one without dying. Ugh. Well, that was not quite what I wanted to do. If that was an interaction I could actually expect to get reasonably, that would actually be pretty fast. Because you can maintain that speed for even longer. But I don't ever expect for that to happen. And so if it does happen, I lose time because I die. Damn it. Alright, off to a good start. God damn it. Okay. Got the GR17. This is a level where it is very possible to get everything in one go, minus the GR17. It's just not worth going for, because it's so difficult and it's already extremely tight. So I will just take a 100% run through that level, minus the on-time delivery any day of the week. And then take that and go. Alright, these cycles are going to be messed up because I kind of didn't do that as well as I would have liked. Alright, making it work. He just had to park immediately on top of where I was trying to go, didn't he? Alright. Should probably just not keep doing that. Alright. These guys just don't want to cooperate. That's fine. I got through it, golded a little bit. Who cares? I will take a few seconds, even if that's all it is. Only a few seconds.
Never mind, I'll just send you an
Yeah,
email.
4-point plunge is one of those levels of like... It's really not that bad if you know what you're doing, because it's just a bunch of cycles. The problem is, for 100%, I don't know the cycles. I don't know why I threw it down there. That's not quite what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Oh my god, I hate this level sometimes. It's possible to manipulate that flip whip to do everything for you with that switch, and you don't need the box, but screw that. Like, this isn't even flip whips being annoying, it's just that this specific arena kind of sucks. And this is the only armor in the entire level that they give you. Alright, well, that was very disappointing. I don't know how easy it is to 100% that level and under the... What am I doing? Whatever. To get everything in that level and under the on-time delivery with the GR17, but it is more than doable without it. The problem, obviously, is when you die 800 times at this checkpoint. I hate everything. That was entirely my own fault because I botched that ending. Well, that was a level I should have saved time on. Should have saved a lot of time. Okay, Nope Cart, don't screw me too much, please. Because this is another level where, realistically, I need to do at least 2 playthroughs. Alright, I'm just gonna do gems this first time. Screw that. Jump. Are you kidding me? This isn't even the hard part of the goddamn level. Come on, dude. This level's not that bad. I'm just messing up the easy part. Okay. Alright, mess that up. That's fine. I'll get it next time. Alright, all I have to do is finish the level with those 2 bug pieces that I missed, and then I'm good. basically this is just an any percent run of the level with two slight modifications. There we go. I just need to beat the level. There we go. Okay. If I didn't botch the beginning as many times as I did, that would have golded, but I will take what I can get. Kind of messed that up a little bit. That's fine. Cool. I have to keep glancing up in the top right corner to make sure I don't miss anything. Because, like, well, I can't really tell with the GR17s and stuff until the end of the run. I can very much tell with gems. How am I messing up literally every single one of these? I use the same goddamn strategy every time, and I'm just not doing it. Which one am I missing? Okay. Cool. Good level. I love this level. I also love losing so much time on it. God, I botched that. Nope, don't want to go there. Dude. Screw this level sometimes. God. I'm just restarting. I don't trust myself to finish in under the time. It's like I should. There's no reason why I shouldn't, because there's like 20 seconds of leeway on this level. But I still don't trust myself. Okay. That was bad. That was very bad. Alright. Nope. I don't want to get shot through cannon. Alright, this is not going too hot. I should be fine, but could definitely be going better. Yep, that was pretty mediocre. But somehow saved 4 seconds, which I'm actually a little surprised by. Let me get this guy. Reset back here. Okay. I don't have sprint right now. I need to remember that. Okay. I'm just not remembering that I don't have sprint for some reason. Okay, this is going to be cutting it way closer than I would like to admit. Well, I botched it. No! Ah, damn it. If I didn't mess up the kill at the end there, or the not kill, but the Ocula at the end, I would have had it, and it would have been free. But it wasn't. Come on, dude. If I had gone for the GR17 in a separate run of this level, I also would have had it, and it would have been pretty free. Okay. But I can reasonably get the GR17 and everything else in under the on-time delivery, as long as I don't botch the rest of the level, which I very clearly did, which is unfortunate. That sucks. That sucks a lot.
Impro. I hate meetings too, hmm?
Come on. What the hell was that? Well, so much for getting this one in under the on-time delivery. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, I hate this part. At this point, I feel like I'd be better off... I'm just gonna restart. Now I'm gonna get here at a different cycle, and hopefully it's gonna suck less. Or maybe it's not. Okay, let me do that again, because I missed a gem. And one more time, for good measure. There we go. Cool. Now I'm not gonna get it. Because of those mistakes. Oh my god. This level, dude. Why am I playing it so poor? This is the worst I've played this level ever, I feel like. This is not a level I should take more than one attempt to clear. Well, there goes so much goddamn time down the fucking drain. There's a minute and a half for no goddamn reason. Are you fucking kidding me? How did I miss? This is a level where it's like, it's very doable to get everything in one go. It's just pretty tight. but how I have absolutely zero chance. Fuck off with the fucking swoop. Guess what level I get to do again? This one. Nope. Are you kidding me? I have never messed up the angle on that throw before. Hey, PK. You're just in time to watch me blow an 8-minute lead. Nope, I missed that gem, and I don't want to miss that gem. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on! Get the gems, for the love of God. I hate this level. I've said that for a lot of levels this run, but this level has screwed me so many goddamn times. I wanted to go up here. Cool. I'm botching everything in this level. That's fun. Like, I'm almost gonna miss the goddamn on-time delivery because that was so bad. I mean, yeah, but the problem is it's like a lot of the levels I would normally hate are like over relatively quickly, normally. And the problem is they are very much not over very quickly now in these runs. Alright, that was my own fault. Restart, because I don't need sprint, but I want sprint. Oh my god, I got killed by the goddamn GR17 animation. Okay, that should be it, though. Yep, okay, I got everything. That's what I cared about. I messed up. Because I gotta go up here. Do all this. Gotta take a bomb up with me. Take another bomb up with me. Thankfully, this level is really lenient for the on-time delivery, but that's frustrating, because that shouldn't have happened. Because I've already got everything in the level now. I just need to beat the level. If I didn't mess up that bomb thing, I could have golden by like 10 seconds. So that sucks. Now for my favorite level that I have definitely never messed up during a 100% run. That was... I just forgot that there was gems back on the track, and I didn't jump back on the track. Okay. I do need to focus on this level. I can't, like, hop in and out of reading chat on this one. This one is really annoying. Specifically, this ending. Come on! Spike chainer hitboxes suck. I did not get hit there. Come on! Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, there's a reason why spike chainers are my least favorite hazard, just because their hitboxes don't make sense with the rest of the game. Why did I do that? Just wasted that shot. Whatever. This level's gonna go poorly no matter what I do, so it's not that big a deal. Just a matter of how poorly. Okay, let me do this real quick, because I need the GR17. Okay, that should be everything. Alright, Grand Theft Grotto. I'm just gonna reset, I messed up that beginning. I don't remember if I've actually gotten this in one go before. I know it's very doable. I've done it more than once. I just don't remember if I've done it during a run or not. Because if I haven't done it during a run yet, that's basically over a minute of free time save. If I can just have a good run of this level. But we will see. Because I could be wrong, and I might have gotten it last run, and I don't remember. I messed up. Oh, okay, I made it work, but I messed up. I meant to get that while I still had ripcord. Okay, that was very scuffed. But I got through. Made it work. Now I just need to not botch this ending. This ending is arguably the hardest part of the level. To not mess up. Okay, that's all the gems. Oh my god, thank Christ.
Employee, never mind, I'll just send you an email, I guess.
Also, yes, I have not done that level in one go before. So thank God I was able to get it this time. Alright, I kind of botched things a little bit there, but that's fine. Alright. Oh my god, thank Christ. That thing's actually deceptively hard to grab. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I forgot how the gems were actually laid out in this part. How annoying they are. Alright, that's everything. Ugh. That's a new one. Haven't done that before. One of the levels I'm really looking forward to potentially getting everything in one run of is, wait, what? Because I figured out a strat for that level that lets me get everything without, like, a ton of leeway, but I'm able to get everything, including the GR17, within the time limit on it, which is really dope. I just really like speedrunning that level, especially when it goes well. Okay, saved a lot of time there. Okay, and I am not missing anything. Okay. Come on. Cool. Off to a good start. Grab this checkpoint for this part, because this part kind of sucks. Alright, I am not getting everything in under the on-time delivery, which is unfortunate. It is very doable. I have done it. It is not happening this run. Why? Especially not happening this run. Oh well, time for an 80% run. Let's see how many super jumps I missed this time. And how many regular jumps I also miss, apparently. Cool, this time I missed none of the super jumps. I'm not complaining, I just find it funny. Alright, that was pretty decent. Saved a lot of time, actually. Way more than I was expecting. Wasn't a huge gold, but I didn't realize I lost a minute on that level last run. Okay. Time for this shit show. When I say shit show, I really mean it, because this level is a shit show. Oh my god! That's not even the part I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, why can't I do that part? This level sucks in 100%. That was like frame 1 they turned off and killed me. Like, I could not have timed that worse intentionally. How did I not die? Like, actually, how did I not die there? Which one did I skip? I know I skipped this one, but what was the other one? Oh, I didn't get that one. Okay. That's why I didn't get that one, because the cycles don't want to line up for where I can. God, this level sucks sometimes. You know, I was thinking for a second I might actually pull sub 230 out of my ass for this run. Yeah, I don't have that thought anymore. Come on! Get me out of this level. Please, I'm already losing like a minute and a half at least. Jesus Christ. That was horrible. Alright, let's see if I can execute my strategy here. Nope, absolutely can't. I botched everything. I mean, I might still do it if I can go fast enough, but probably not. Because this level already doesn't have the most leeway in the world. Because this, and especially because of this section right here. Because I have to do this. I have to land on that tile to make those gems appear. Then I have to go up here to get that. Damn it! That was so close. That should have... Okay, well, outside of that ending, that should have been it. But I messed up one too many things, which is just annoying. Dang it, if I didn't botch this part, I would have had it for free. It would have been free. Yeah, this level has some of the weirdest hidden gems because of those specifically. Because like once you know what you're doing on this level, it's easy to forget that those gems even exist. Damn it! I should have saved time there. Should have saved so much time there, but I didn't. Alright, see what happens here. Because I can still save time on this level, it's just a matter of how much at this point. I don't need that. I don't know why I was trying to grab the box. Because there's no cheesing this level when you're doing 100%. Right, forgot about that. It's fine. Okay. Tiptoe done, and that's one of the best times I've ever done with that tiptoe section. I usually die more than that. Ah, damn it, I barely missed the cycle that I was trying to get. That sucks. Didn't get the rockets as nicely as I would have liked. But I got all those gems without any issues. Let's get that bug piece. Land on the ground. What the heck? Oh my god. And then I missed a gem, so I have to go back up a second time. Shoot. I would like that armor, please. Okay. More armor. Okay, that was weird. Actually remembered not to grab the pop drum medallion that time. And then I messed up something that I never mess up. Cool. That's fun. That's gonna lose me so much time. That's gonna actually run me the risk of not beating this now. What is happening? Why did he go to the left? No! Dude! Well, guess what? I'm losing over a minute and a half now. If not more, simply because I have to play this level a second goddamn time. Ah, that's so dumb. Okay. I botched the grab. And I should never botch the grab. I mean, yeah, obviously this is my last run of this category. I'm gonna do it more at some point in the future, but I at least wanted to maintain the lead that I had, at least somewhat, and not lose 1.5 to 2 minutes on the last level for no good reason. Because that's just so fucking frustrating. Come on. Really? Excuse me? How did I just grab like 3 times and not grab a single flingo?
Congratulations. You know what? You already knew all that. Don't worry about it.
That's that, though. That's the run. I mean, yeah, it's an improvement, but that was such a terrible ending to an otherwise okay run. Not great, not terrible, but very much not good.